Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneit Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Something is happening on 27th of May and it is going to be a very unique and very powerful event because it is not going to happen, say, for the next many years to come. Rahu is in Aries zodiac sign in Ashwini Nakshatra. Jupiter is also in Aries zodiac sign and in Ashwini Nakshatra. Jupiter compared to Rahu is moving at a much faster speed because Jupiter stays in one zodiac sign for 12 to 13 months, whereas Rahu stays for around 18 months. So definitely Jupiter is faster compared to Rahu naturally. So when Rahu and Jupiter face each other, Jupiter, which is at lower degree, will move to higher degrees, and Rahu, which is at higher degree because of its natural retrograde motion, it will move to the lower degrees. So definitely they will try to approach each other in Aries zodiac sign. Right now this is happening, and on 27th of May, Jupiter will collide with Rahu. They will meet each other at exactly same degree, and Jupiter will cross over Rahu because Jupiter is moving at a faster pace. This Rahu-Jupiter collision is a very significant event in our human history because they both represents two opposite sides. They are two opposite poles. Rahu is Daitya in nature, but Brihaspati, Jupiter, is Devaguru, the mentor of the Devatas. Rahu creates indiscipline. Rahu teaches you to break the boundaries. Jupiter asks you to respect the boundary. Jupiter wants you to be within your limits and know your capacity. Now what happens when these two planets meet each other and they collide? And once they collide in Aries zodiac sign in Ashwini Nakshatra, the nakshatra that is of divine healing and the zodiac which represents creation. And this is going to happen somewhere in your horoscope, wherever your Aries zodiac sign is. Whether it is happening in your 3rd house or whether it is happening in your 9th house or 5th house or 8th house, depends what is your ascendant. You can also see the Rahu and Jupiter collision with respect to moon sign, and depending upon where Aries is with respect to your moon sign, it will impact the mental plane. So it will have a profound impact not only on the mental body but also on the physical body. Rahu is Ajnana, Jupiter is Jnana, but when Rahu and Jupiter meet each other, what is happening to Mars? Mars will be in Pushya Nakshatra. Pushya is a nakshatra which is ruled by Saturn, and it is a nakshatra which is very soft in nature. So the dispositor of Rahu and Jupiter will be 4th from themselves, and Mars is in a position to actually nourish, rejuvenate and give you new opportunities. What is happening to the other planet that is present? It is Mercury, and Mercury has now become direct. A direct Mercury is a properly focused Mercury moving in the right direction. Neither it is combust nor it is retrograde, neither it is in an enemy zodiac sign. This completely changes the equation. Now when Jupiter and Rahu are coming into collision, this is when the knowledge which is obvious meets technology. Jupiter and Rahu collision is an excellent time frame to think of something extraordinary. It is an excellent time to think about technology, to breach the boundary, to create new boundaries. This will create new ecosystem in the world. This will create new set of social reforms, social rules, social norms. Now it is up to us that with this Jupiter and Rahu meeting each other, where is our focus? Is it on Rahu or is it on Jupiter? Depending upon our focus, depending upon which planet we are praying to, it will give you positive or negative results. And you will have to focus on Jupiter, which is obvious. Therefore, you must focus on Jnana, knowledge, breaking the boundaries, breaking the barriers. You can expect scientific discoveries that you have never explored before, never found before. New theories, new phenomena being discovered or revealed. secrets coming up, new equations in the countries being formed, geography is getting changed, climate getting changed, and moreover, the market, the finance sector, the gold getting changed, and the reforms are coming in the banking sector, reforms are coming in technology sector, and the entire technology sector and learning, ed tech will be maximum impacted because of this transit. And when Jupiter meets Rahu, it is going to break a lot of illusion and myths in your life. This is a kind of transit where Rahu's illusion meets Jupiter's Gyan, and whenever that happens, Rahu will stand no chance in front of Jupiter. Yes, it is a Guru Chandal Yoga, but who is stronger here? In fact, both are strong because Rahu is in Ketu's nakshatra. But then Ashwini Kumars are who is the deity, who are the deities of Ashwini nakshatra, are Suryaputra. Do you see the contrasting nature of this phenomena? That means it is not about victory. Because the moment you take it as a battle, nobody is winning. But if you see it as a handshaking between Jupiter and Rahu, Rahu dropping the tamasic and Jupiter focusing on the sattvic cleansing, this is knowledge, ancient traditional knowledge, meeting the modern neo society rules and society ambitions and aspirations, and they fuse each other. And Jupiter will create major changes in the nature of Rahu. Whoever has Rahu in Aries, whoever has Jupiter in Aries, whoever is in Aries Mahadasha as a Chardasha, whoever is in Jupiter Rahu Mahadasha Antardasha, or if your moon is with Rahu Jupiter, or if you are in Aries moon or ascendant, or if you are having a profound impact of Jupiter and Rahu in your horoscope, this is going to create triggers in your horoscope that will create positive ripples. You won't see the effect right now. This effect will continue for decades to come. Don't think it as just another transit. There is a strong Saturn's drishti on this event. Saturn is directly aspecting this event. And Saturn is in Aquarius. It's a very strong foundation for Saturn in Satvesha nakshatra, in Rahu's nakshatra. But who is friend to Rahu? Is Saturn a friend to Rahu? Actually, no. Is Saturn causing a Papkartri to Pisces? Yes. But then how is Saturn favoring Jupiter? Because if Saturn has to give a gain between Rahu and Jupiter, who will the Karma Phaladata Shani prefer? Obviously Jupiter. But what this will do, if there is a tradition that is going on for a long time, then this Rahu will try to mend that tradition and make it more modern, make it more present. And Jupiter will keep the values intact so that the values are not lost, and many people in the society will move towards finding their roots, finding their origin, and appreciating their culture. This Jupiter and Rahu will also create a worldwide phenomena where you will start questioning your own self, your own belief, your own nature, your own existence. And this question, because you will ask the right question, you will get the right answer. This is exactly the time when you should read Bhagavad Gita, because if you have a guru, you are blessed. But if you don't have a guru, you should read Bhagavad Gita, or you should pray to Bhagwan Shiva, Bhagwan Hanuman, Mahadevi, Saraswati, and ask for them to be your guru. In fact, your guru can be your day-to-day events, and on top of that, whichever area of life is ruled by Aries zodiac sign, that event becomes your guru. So take out a diary, take out your pen, find out which area of life is ruled by Aries. Say for example, if you are an Aquarius ascendant or Aquarius moon sign native, then your third house is Aries zodiac sign. So your brothers, your neighbors, your short-term travels, your parakram, your possibilities, your right arm, all this is kind of ruled by Aries. So you will find this basic information all over in the internet, and you can easily figure out what is the expression of your life which you can derive from the Aries zodiac sign in your personal horoscope, both from Lagna and from the moon sign. Write it down in diary and try to observe for the next 6 months the events coming around that expression of life. Write it down. Don't react to those events. Observe. See what life is making you do. Live your life normally, but observe. And then you will see this trigger will cascade into it's like it will permeate into different segments of life and will make you do something unique. And this is going to affect every one of us. So for some, it will be more profound, more prominent, and for some, it will be so subtle that you won't even see. Of course, how many people will watch this video out of billions in the world? Even if you share to your family and friends, still how many will? That means the information will reach only if you are supposed to get that information, not to everyone. Jupiter and Rahu coming together is an excellent time to pray to Ma Mahasaraswati. Do any remedies related to Jupiter. Do any remedies related to, for the correction of any Graha dosha, like a Guru Chandal, Sarpa dosh, and if you have Angarak dosh, if you have Vish Yog, name a negative yog, Amavasi Yog, or if you have Kendrum Yog, if you have or any other kind of Kal Sarp Yog, whatever you may call it. If you have a yog that you think is negative, do the remedy of that planet on the day of 27th. Jupiter is Deva Guru. Reading scriptures, doing remedy, doing mantra jap, remembering God on that day means you are taking the side of Deva Guru. And Saturn is watching it. It is 11th from this position. Saturn ideally will give you gains, a karmic gain, a gain that is really profound, that you can see, feel, and do something about it. Not just the gain is in the mind. Who it will impact negatively? The one who is heavily impacted by Rahu, but who is following the path of Rahu. If you drink alcohol on 27th, it will impact you very negatively. If you do any tamasic activity on 27th, it will impact you negatively. You go and see, using any software, when they will come back to this kind of conjunction in Aries zodiac sign, in Ashwini Nakshatra. I don't think it for the next, what last I have seen is but like for the next 20-30 years they are not coming. They will come, but not in Ashwini. But then keep exploring. Write down the year and month if you come to know when they are coming back with this precision in Ashwini Nakshatra. Now Ashwini is also a divine healer. So this is going to bring tremendous healing advancement. Finding a cure to a drug, finding a new possibility in the medical profession, all that will happen. You or we may not know, but it will happen in the background, which you will come to know in the upcoming few months. But you also have to be very careful. If Rahu tries to dominate this, Rahu will try to corrupt the Jiva Karaka. The Jiva Karaka, Jupiter, which is a life giver, who helps sustain the life, Rahu may try to take over, Rahu may try to corrupt. So it might also happen that you may go for a wrong medication. Self-medication is not recommended. Yoga, pranayam, holistic healing, going to a proper professional medical doctor, healing yourself is recommended here. At least take the initiative to correct your physical body, and then it will translate to the mental plane, and then it will translate to the spiritual plane. Even if you don't know anything, and you know somebody who is not a believer in astrology, I don't ask anyone to be a believer in astrology. Be a seeker. Don't be a believer. Be a seeker. Seek the knowledge. Try to learn it. Understand the truth. Your trust will automatically develop once you see things happening right in front of your eyes. And if you know somebody who is in pain, just ask them to chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Because Mars is in Pushya Nakshatra, feed the cows. Try to donate money where there is a temple construction. Try to do Bhagavad Katha in your area or in your home. Satyanarayan Katha in your home. Or any such spiritual event that will be a family event and entire family will come together. I'm not asking for a muhurt. I'm saying anytime, do it. But take that pledge on 27th. Plus, take a pledge that you will help in two areas in society. One is medicine. That means bringing health to society. awareness to whatever capacity you can, and the second one is where you will help students, the poor students. Doesn't matter where in the world, you will help them educate. You will help educate the younger generation. This is a response. If you're alive on 27th May and if you're watching this video, don't take this as a coincidence. As I said, not everyone will watch the video. I'm just here to tell you the message. If you can accept this message and accept this responsibility, take it to the next generation. Use it to cascade the information of sanskar. This is a time when Jupiter will win over Rahu, but then a significant quantity of Jupiterian energy will be consumed by Rahu. See, Rahu can do an eclipse to sun or moon, but Jupiter is no match to Rahu. It is like there is a lot of illusion and suddenly you get an answer. All the illusion is gone. A lot of people will realize, now it doesn't matter professional or personal, some realization will click in your mind. And that realization will change the path of your life, however small the realization may be. You start walking that path, for many months to come, your entire life will change. So take this Jupiter and Rahu crossover as the most positive opportunity that you can get. Not as a fighting thing or not as a thing that where it is a Guru Chandal and destruction will happen and the world will collapse. No, it's not like that. There are negative consequences which I'm not going to talk about here, but I want you to focus only on the positive side of this Jupiter and Rahu meeting each other, handshaking each other, where the Jupiter with its massive positive energy meets Rahu. I know Rahu has tamasic energy, but Rahu is also the direction of your karma in this life. Rahu is also a reflection of your own soul. And Rahu is the kind of energy that allows you to create new boundaries, new horizon. But when Jupiter is there, you don't break like a rebel. You explore with respect. You explore with unlimited possibilities, but being within the realm. It's not just an absurd claim, but a claim backed by data, backed by logic. That is how you will live your life. And people who are dominated by Jupiter should chant Jupiter Bij Mantra, Vishnu Sahasranam starting 20th of May. It will be extremely helpful for you. And this Jupiter and Rahu will create triggers which are positive. Just that you have to ensure, once again I will repeat, be on the side of Jupiter, be on the side of Dharma, and leave the Dharma of Rahu behind and let the Rahu be in your side. And sometimes it has happened, let the devil fight for you while you are on the side of the gods. Just a small message I wanted to share. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, namaste.